What is flopping, everybody? Today we are in the river, kind of flooded at this moment, so we're going to try to throw maybe some spiders up in the trees, some flukes, some trickworms, anything that moves fast across the top to try to get these guys to bite. We're going to get cracking with that, but this area, this river is super awesome. There is a lot of wildlife, a lot of fish, a lot of big fish. You can see them. The gar will be hitting all day long. There's another one hitting right there. They're active. They're active this morning. They're popping, but we don't know if it's any bass or not. So we're gonna get out here and we're gonna see if we can find any bass. Probably end up throwing a swim jig at some point in time because that's just what I do. But I do want to throw things up under these trees. All these trees, these overhanging trees, we're gonna try to throw bugs, flukes, trickworms. I even got a tiny little mouse, Savage Gear mouse. We're gonna use that today too. So we'll see you guys out on the water. Yeah, this little mouse is pretty neat looking. I wish I would have got a different color. It's definitely a little mouse. Pretty neat looking little lure. Looks like a gar popped at him. Yeah, there's a gar following him. Look at that. Holy crap, guys. We've got a gar on the mouse. Oh yeah, he didn't get it bit. He just got wrapped up on it. Oh man, he got me all thrashed up there. We're gonna have to cut that off and go again. So it's not just bass that'll eat these little rodents and whatever other animals that accidentally get in the water. A gar would not have been able to just eat him. He would have had to thrash and tear him into pieces, and he still probably wouldn't have been able to eat the whole thing. So that was pretty cool. See a gar go for a mouse. Well, it sounds like the gar are going crazy today, and usually when the gar are going crazy, it's not the best bass fishing conditions for some odd reason. Oh man, he already stole our tail, bro. We've already lost our tail. This happens all the time with these lures. I got one tail in here left, I think. Man, I tell you, if we don't catch a bass off this and I've already lost one tail, I'm gonna be really upset. It might look cool and all, but they sure don't hold up. That's for sure a little rat though. Now I really want to catch me a bass on this rat. I could see where this could be a really cool lure. That's sad, because there is definitely a fish right up in there. And I can't get him to give me no love on anything. And that gar's going ham back there, huh? This guy one more time up in there. He's gonna get me all up in these trees, ain't he? Oh, it's gonna be hard to land him now. He's got us up in here. Oh, and he got off. He hammered that dirty jig though. It's a good sign, right? We're up in here now. Man, that sucks. A couple pounds, at least a couple pounds, but this river, current in the river, and him pulling us around, he got us right up in them trees. I got a little mouse lure. Man, I feel like it's gonna be hard to get a fish with this here rat lure today. It hasn't been good top water here ever, unless it's like them hitting a fluke or something. Well, there's my other tail gone. Man, I tell you guys, I am not impressed with Savage Gear rats whatsoever. That's twice on hook set I've lost the damn tail. I think I'll be trying a BBZ rat next. It's still a little topwater lure. It just doesn't have the tail, so it doesn't, I don't even know what that would be. What small rodent or small mammal, animal, doesn't have, yeah, because hamsters are out here swimming all the time. No, dude, I meant like an actual, a tailless mouse. Because there's that many of them guys out there too. Do you hear yourself sometimes? Pardon my wife, guys. Very disappointed in the Savage. Well, I don't want to say I'm very disappointed. I thought the action was pretty cool. Pretty cool little action, but when you can't keep a tail in this thing, it's kind of pointless to have. That was not cool. That's 2 tails gone and only 2 fish bites. I'm gonna throw the Unprofessional Fisherman Murder Fish trailer on a 1/2-inch jackhammer, black and blue, June bug colored trailer. Never used this particular trailer with this particular jig, so let's see how this goes. Sure looks appetizing, doesn't it? I think that'll do. Our little mousy friend gave up on us. I wanted a bass on my my mouse, and I got 2 gar to bite at it. But hey, what does that tell you? That tells you that a gar will eat a mouse if he sees it. Ah! Think that was a big gar. I don't know, guys. That may have been a bass. May have been a big bass. Already lost 2 tails. 2 tails to my mouse, so I can't use my mouse no more unless I want to just use a topwater gopher. We stopped, stretching our legs a little bit, taking a break, figuring out a new game plan for these fishes because they're really starting to make me mad. I've changed my tackle on all 3 poles at least 5 times. The gar's going crazy today, which in my experience fishing this river, anytime the gar's going crazy, the bass don't. So maybe we'll be able to get one of them here with a reaction strike. Just a second. Before we leave, we will catch a bass. Time to get back in these kayaks and head to the wastewater treatment facility discharge, where we at least have to catch a fish there. I've never been skunked there, so man, if that happens, I may just sell all my gear. Man, I tell you, these gar are just going nuts today. I wish they'd take a break and let the bass start to eat. Maybe we could catch something. But hell, at this point, I'll catch a gar and I'll be happy with that. Finally, got a bite from something. Looks like a decent bass. Looks like a decent one. Oh yeah, he's a few pounds or so. A few pounds. So we finally got one on the black and blue dirty jigs. Green pumpkin, black and blue top trailer. So there's a sweet one. I'm gonna let this one go back to the house. See you later, girl. All right, so we finally got 2. Got this little guy, this little tiny guy on a jerkbait. Little tiny guy. Soup's tiny. And we'll see that guy next time. We now have 2 Bassimus maximuses. I guess I guess we'll keep it rocking and use this last of this wonderful color jerkbait that I made. I gotta go make some more of this for sure. But we didn't get skunked today, and I guess that's all that matters. I don't even know why I'm still here. We're not getting no bites, nothing. Big old gar. Big old gar. But like I say, I just want to catch something, so I didn't care if it was a gar or a mermaid or what. I was setting the hook on that one, son. For sure. Oh. Finally got one to bite the jerkbait there. Oh yeah, it might be the biggest one of the day, and he hit it. He hit it like not even that hard. Didn't even hit it that hard. All right. Nah, he's a little bit smaller than that first one. But he just barely just sucked it on down, you know. Pretty little fish. Look at that fish. Real pretty fish. Kind of skinny. He's got something in his stomach. Little knot there. Alright. Got another one. So, we did at least get the hat trick today. We at least got the hat trick today, didn't we, bud? See you later. Man, it looked like a gar. Nope. Little bass. Alright. You got a lot of spunk, don't he? Oh man, you're all wrapped up, little guy. We don't want that. We want you back in the water with no line. We're gonna have to let this guy go real fast because I'm getting way out of where I want to be here. And you see some of these fallen trees and like that old tree. I mean, just imagine how old that tree is, you know? And the root system had to come up this way, so it made a little area underneath it that's it's got to be deeper than the rest of it, right? Because the roots pulled up. Let's see if we can swim a little swim jig right in front of that guy. That's a big gar. Hopefully he don't pop our swim jig. We're almost to the end of our little journey here. We didn't catch a lot of fish today. The gar were going crazy everywhere. That was pretty cool to at least see a bunch of big gar. Caught a few fish, nothing big, nothing really worth talking about. We made it back. Now we gotta get the kayaks, we gotta get them in the truck. And I gotta get ready to go chase some trophy fish tomorrow at a pad-filled lake with some new Spro frogs that I got. So that should be soups fun. It was a tough day. It was a tough grind. It was real hot. It was real humid. The fish did not want to do anything. Got a few. Got 4, I think. 4 bass. All in all, it was a very tough day. I guess it wasn't a complete waste. We didn't get skunked. We did get to paddle through some of God's country here. Some beautiful Florida water. And now we're back to civilization. And it's time to get these kayaks loaded up. So don't forget, make sure you get out and go fishing. Catch you some fish, see some fish, do something in the water. Outside, period. Explore, see what you can find. Be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Leave a comment. Let me know what kind of place you'd like to see us fish. And we'll see you guys next time, right? Don't forget, keep them wet.